Hello, I'm here to demonstrate my ninth web technology lab experiment which demonstrates about Ajax. Now this is a continuation about the 8th experiment where we had entered the usernames and password and stored it in the database. Now here the additional information what we are going to give is that as the user types the username in the form, in the interface, we'll be giving a particular message that whether the username exists or does not exist. So that's a simple thing which we have to do in this. First we have a registration page where we are using this onBlur event where we are checking this function and we are using JavaScript to create a function. The function uses this string attribute str to compare what is the input value that we are giving, and these are the few comments. XML HTTP is new XML HTTP request, hence a new request is being created, and then the request is opened, and then we have a get method. Check username PHP is the file name where the name attribute is equal to the string, and true means the asynchronous action is allowed, it is true. And now what we have to do is we need to send it. Now these are certain key functions or key steps we do before we start any XML or any Ajax request. Okay, then we have onReady state change where the function, this is a inline function which we are using. This is used as function, like here it's a classless function, like a function is describing if this dot ready state is equal to 4 and this dot status is 200, then in the document dot get element by id the response text is going to be written, that is the username exists or it does not exist. Now here this is a PHP coding. Well, I'll show you it in my code. This is similar to what is given over here. Here I made a form with the username, password. Now onBlur as in when the focus, when I am typing in the registration in the username event, this function is being called. A new connection, a new HTTP request is being sent, a request is being opened, get, and then it is comparing the value with the PHP file over here, check username.php, and then name plus string, here this str, and then true means asynchronous action is allowed, then the XML HTTP request is being sent. Now for the onReady state change, we again have a function where it says if this dot ready state is 4 and status is 200, then document dot get element by id, this inner text is equal to this dot response text. Now div id over here is tell, where I'll display whether the username exists or not. So in the check username PHP file, what we have done is taken the input, the name, and the connection establishment. As usual, we have the host name, the username, the password, and database name. If name is not equal to null, then the SQL query stands as select all from users where username like input, what input we have given, that is the string here, input name, that is result is equal to MySQL query connection and SQL, and hint is equal to the hint is not initialized with any value here. First, now we are comparing if input is not equal to null, then while a variable a where we just pass the value of result to a fetch array, so that if there are existing values in the database, the values will be fetched, and then hint is equal to hint $a the 0. This indicates that the first column name, it will be indicated to us, and echo hint is equal to, if hint is equal to a blank space, then username does not exist, otherwise username already exists. And then here we can display the value, we can concatenate the hint value, whatever we get it with this one, and then MySQL dot connection is closing. Now I'll show you the working for this. I have the username, for example in the registration page I have the username, I don't have the username Sam, so I get a thing username not registered 1 2 3 4, and here I can register, so you are registered successfully. Otherwise if I type a name which is already in my database, see username already exists and here it is my name too. So this is what we wanted to demonstrate in the 9th experiment, hence it is successfully complete. Thank you.